So welcome back guys, and in previous part as I told you how you can add a button over here, as many of you may already know, but still. Alright, so you can see that inside our layout which we have designed over here in Photoshop, you can see that there is one more option, and that is these three dots. This is actually the extra options that you get pop-up menu by clicking on it. So I'm just gonna add a random button over here just to make this button visible over here. So I'm just gonna go to main menu and let's add an item ID, and ID is going to be action settings, title, settings, and show as action never. Now this shouldn't be visible over there. Now once it is added, I'm gonna hit the play button, and I'm gonna set up the color of our app, which I forgot earlier. Now you can see that our primary color should be like this and the secondary to this one. So what you can do, let me just show you how it is looking right now. And here you can see that we got that button over here. Now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go to my values folder and open up this style. Instead this is colors. So here we have defined this Android Studio have previously defined color primary, dark, and accent. So I'm going to change these colors. So I'm going to use color picker tool and copy this over here, hit OK. So this is the primary color. So I'm going to go over here and paste this color code, so I get the primary color like this. And I'm going to do the same thing using the picker tool and copy this and paste it over here. Now as you can see that if I go back to my activity main, you can see that the color is changed. Now this is pretty good. Now what we want to do is next thing, on options item selected. So once a user click on the options item, what it should do, it should open up the new activity, which is going to be here. Let me just create it quickly, empty activity, and this is going to be post activity. And once it get created, now you can see that we in the main activity.java, I'm going to create an if statement inside the on options item selected. If item.get item id equals r.id.action add, which we have assigned in our main menu over here. You can see that here it is, action add. Now once the user clicks on that, what it should do is should start activity new intent from main activity dot this to post activity dot class. So this is the context, and this is where we want the user to redirect. Now once we hit the play button, again full build and install, let it just finish. And till then what I'm gonna do is let me just open up my Photoshop. As you can see that if I hide the image, our button looks something like this. So I'm gonna create I have already created the button actually, this image. I'm just gonna import it, and I will surely provide to you guys in description if you want as a source file. So as you can see that our what do you call it, app is created with pretty similar color. There is the button. If I click on it, it opens up the post page. Right now you can't figure out which page is this. Just make sure, just the difference shows you that this is a different page. All right, because we haven't added any content in the page. So I'm gonna go to my let me just hide it. All right, here desktop, simple blog, images. Now here's the button that I was talking to you guys about. Now I will surely provide it to you guys, all the 5 type of button, but if you want to create it your own design, if you want to create a custom design, you are always welcome. And I'm gonna just drag and copy it in the XXX HTTPI folder, hit OK. And all right, so what have I done? This can't be undo. Add button, it is here. All right, I'll see what I can do, but till then I'm just gonna work with this one image, and I'll put the rest later, because putting so many images can be a waste of time in a tutorial. So next thing that I'm going to do, I'm going to create an image button, and if I come down here, I'll just remove all the padding, remove it, so we get pretty good space. Now what I'm going to do, I'm going to change the background of the image button, and if I choose white and make it pure transparent, hit OK, so we get a pure transparent color. I'm going to go to the source and I will select from map. Here it is, the add button. Now once it is selected, here you can see that button is present, but I'm going to change the scale type to center crop and also adjust view bound so it takes its full space. So I have my image placed over here. Now if you can't see it clearly, sorry about that, my design is pretty not so neat, but I will surely change it because this is just a tutorial video. So I was thinking maybe I will just quickly do some random design and we'll show it to you guys later. So if you can't see the button, that's okay, it is right here. Now you'll be able to see, I guess. Alright, so next thing that we have inside this page is two edit text and a button. So what I'm going to do is quickly add a plain text over here, full size. Now what you can do is create a new layout and you can place everything inside that, but for the time's sake, I'm just gonna do it by myself. Alright, this is pretty good. Another is multi-line text, and now this is not a good idea to keep doing this again and again. You should create a layout for this one, but that's okay for the tutorial. We just want to make it look like that. We don't care about the functionality. Alright, so where were we? Now we need to create a drawable resource file for this one. So here, create new drawable resource file, and this is going to be input outline, and this is going to be a shape. And what we can do, we don't want any solid color, we just want corners. Now we want only stroke color, and the color is going to be I'm just gonna copy this color code, come back here. I'm gonna add one more color name, and this is going to be gray color, and paste it over here using the hash. Now inside here, now what we can do is add color. We have not color accent, gray color, right there, and also width to 1 dp, let's see, and corner radius to 5 dp if it looks good. Now we need to make sure that we apply it to this one. To make just to check it out, I'm gonna go down to my edit text view over here and add it to the background. So drawable / input outline. Now you can see that the outline is pretty good, but the padding is removed. So I'm gonna add it quickly from here, all sides 5 dp, no 10 dp. Looks good to me, but let's again 15 is better. So this is pretty good and pretty close to what we have designed. Again, let's assign it this same to the other button and also add padding to it. And also we need hint for user to, so I'm just gonna type post description. All right, come here and post title. All right, so this is going to be a single line title. So I'm just gonna check this single line to make sure that this is fixed, and I'm gonna add a button down here. So quick button background, let's assign it from here. It's easier to give a background, and the background is going to be color, primary color. Yep, we have changed the background text color to white. If you select, here it is, just double click on it, or maybe text color to white, and now here we can type in submit post. So we have designed our page, and let's hit the run button. It will be visible very soon, and the functioning part we will be doing it in the next part, obviously, because I don't want to extend any of the part of this series. And this is for many of you guys, this may be very new, so just make sure that you do it in very detail, because user experience and user interface is a very big part of the app. So you can see I tap on here it is, the add button. Here we got our page. So post title, post description, and our button at the bottom. And all right, let me just reject. All right, so here it is, the click button. Sorry about that. I'll call her really soon after adding after clicking the stop button. So see you guys in next part.